Okay, let's get this started. Hi lovelies, I'm back with another video. It's me, Esther, and I'm here with my little sister.
Hi guys.
And her name is Samantha, as you guys know. Diamond in quotes.
Diamond Melanin.
Go bye. Anyways, we're here with an exciting video. It's not professional. Oh, we're not experts at all. It's just something we've thought about, and we're here with a video, and we want to give you advice on how to heal from a heartbreak, how to deal with a heartbreak, and how to heal from a heartbreak. So this video is not personal at all. It's just some girly advice from young people. So basically we're gonna tell you guys that. So I don't know if Samantha wants to be the first one to talk.
I want to be the second one. I want to put my points together. And
No, you want to steal all my points.
Nah,
Basically,
I'm original.
No, you're not. Go by. Anyways, basically, guys, we know how heartbreaks are. They are horrible. It's like the worst time of your life. It feels like everything, like the world is just stopped, and it's like painful, like really extremely painful, stressful. You can get depressed, you can get really sad, you just low and everything like that. So I'm just gonna give you some tips on what you could possibly do if you're just going through a breakup or you've suffered an extreme heartbreak.
One thing I know that you could do is find a hobby. It's a big distraction for you. Like you could easily, get over the heartbreak. If you find a hobby, do something that you like and focus on that. It temporarily takes
No, but we're talking about someone. Let's just say you've just broken up with your boyfriend. Do you think in your mind you're actually thinking of hobbies at that point?
No, I mean you're heartbroken, but like obviously if you had a boyfriend, you're used to like that routine, talking to your boyfriend, and if you live in the same like city or country, going out with your boyfriend and stuff. So since you guys have broken up, find a hobby, like do something. I don't know.
To distract yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you used to text me all day, spend the day at the gym or spend the day hang out with your friends.
What about my phone? If I used to used to texting Bae all the time, that means that I'm always gonna be with my phone. So what do I do with my phone?
Talk to other people.
It doesn't work, girl.
It does
heartbreak.
Work. Talk to other people.
I'm not sure.
I mean, if you want to move, it depends. Do you know, like, there are people who want to move on really fast, so they start talking to other guys, like, immediately. Like, we broke up and we're done. I'm going to talk to other guys. And then there's another person who's like, oh my God.
Me.
who's like Esther over here, and she's like, she's not going to talk to other guys immediately, you know what I mean? So it all depends with the person, to be honest. Some people get over it by, getting attention from other guys or other girls. You end up like not missing your ex, you know what I mean? Because you're getting attention elsewhere now.
Y'all don't know what a heartbreak is, cause honestly,
I mean, if you can't move on by talking to other guys or girls, like I said, find a hobby. It's simple.
Okay, for those people who are suffering a heartbreak, what I can say is take your time, cry. You need to cry. I promise crying helps. You know what I think, if you're going through that period, you need to mourn that person. Act like the person is dead. I know they're not dead, but you know how you cry over someone who passes on? You need to weep, mourn. I don't know, whatever you have to do, just cry it all out.
That works.
That works, because trust me.
It works temporarily, but when you start thinking about him again, you're gonna cry again.
No, boo. Once you cry as if he's dead, you're not gonna think about him.
So what you imagine him dead?
Basically, you can tell your mind that this person is dead. They're like out of your life, so they're dead out of your life. So kill them in your memories.
Okay, guys. One thing as well, apart from crying and crying, block and delete. You don't want to have your ex on your social media. You don't want to see his next girlfriend. Or you don't want to see her next boyfriend. Like, why should you keep each other on social media if you guys were like in a serious relationship and you broke up? I don't want to see you post some other chick on your social media. I'm gonna block and delete you. And then there's the my sister over here. She's likely to keep you on her social media for a period of time and then get over you, obviously. But then all I'm trying to say is, Personally,
I think it depends.
if you really, really hurt me and I'm really, really heartbroken, block number, delete off all social media, block you on eBay, block you on email, block you everywhere because you don't...
Block you on Google.
Block you everywhere because I don't want to see what you're up to, and but I want you to see like me with that no F-boy glow, you know, like that whole I've moved on, I'm better.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Well, I think it depends on how your relationship ended with the ex.
Yeah.
But hey, I think it's really hard to let go because like sometime before I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna delete the number, but it's like your mind knows the number, it knows the digits, so you delete. You're like, you take your phone, you're like delete, then you're just curious, like add the number back to see the profile picture.
63. Add number, see the profile picture,
and then you delete it. Read the status and then delete again. But I would say delete the number, block the person like everywhere.
Because if you text me, my feelings are gonna come back real quick. You know what I mean?
It gives hope if you text
and
your
it's
ex.
annoying as well because it's like I'm in the process of moving on, then I see, oh hey.
They always do that.
We don't have anything to talk about anymore, and that affects, like, that brings my feelings back, and then I'm back to heartbreak, back to crying and weeping. Just block and delete.
Crying, weep. I know. So block and delete the person. If you're really heartbroken, block and delete them every single place possible. Every type of social media you have. I don't know the types of social media out there, but you need to block and delete them. And the other thing that you need to do, personally, what I think you need to do, for people who are not religious, that's up to you. Like, if you're like a religious person, if you believe in church and stuff like that, or a support group, I would say, y'all, divert your attention to church. Divert it. Besides turning to Jesus, just concentrate on church. Pray. Y'all, pray and cry. Pray and cry and say, God, heal my heart. Like, literally, like, God, just take my heart and heal it. Just be open with God, or open to whoever you pray to if you're religious. But you need to spend time at church. If you have to volunteer, be it with hospitality, cleaning, choir, whatever.
That's good, because that's like moving on as well.
Yeah.
Focusing on something else. Who knows, maybe in that choir you're gonna meet your Boaz. Maybe at church you're gonna meet...
You know, heartbreak, you're not even thinking about a Boaz.
I know, but then like mixing and mingling with other people, because obviously if you're in a relationship it's always bae, and maybe a bit of friends. But like once you guys break up, you've got time, you're exposed to so many different things and so many different people, and it helps you heal. And also like praying or reading the Bible obviously helps you heal 100 times more.
I think church heals. That's what I think. People say that time heals. That's a lie. Trust me.
Yeah, I can cry for 365 days for the same person. You know,
trust me. I think God heals, or anything like that. And I think that you need a small group, like a support system. People you can speak to. If not church people, just people you can speak to. But personally, I wouldn't be able to speak to my sister because we just don't have the same mindset. And I can end up being annoying because she'll be like, girl, move on. Like, and I'm not like that. I'm like, let me take my time. Let me weep. Let me mourn. Let me do whatever I have to do. So just get you a small group and stick to your close friends. And make sure you guys do activities like she was saying, like hobbies, go on trips, go on holidays. And yeah, basically
play basketball.
Exactly, sports. I feel like sports work if you do like a lot of...
It's good therapy, yeah.
Trust me. And what else can you do if you're healing from a heartbreak? I think if you're, it's like one of them serious cases where you really need medical attention, like... No, like,
I'm sorry.
Like serious attention. You can go for counseling. Some churches offer counseling.
It's not that deep.
For me to be that deep, you don't know what a heartbreak is. Do you know what a heartbreak is? It's so funny. Honestly, you guys, my sister's laughing, but it's not funny. So if your church offers some counseling, go for counseling, y'all, and cry. Hey, you need to cry. Crying works, because whenever I'm hurt by anyone, be it my sister, my friend, my mom, or anyone I really care about, I cry. And I'm not even ashamed to admit it. So you need to go for counseling, definitely. Like, I know, like, after heartbreak, you're like, really low and depressed, the last thing you want to do is like lock yourself in your room, just stay in bed and not do other things, because that just makes you feel really, really sad and just brings you down. Because trust me, half the time your ex has moved on and he is flaunting his new girlfriend everywhere, and they're on social media and you're there in your room crying. You need to avoid that, because the more you like seclude yourself from the environment, like from people, you get depressed. Like honestly, you get depressed. So just leave your room, beat the hell out of your face if you can do makeup. But for people like us who are still learning, I don't know, just watch YouTube videos, do something. Oh, something that works. Find an obsession. So let's just say you're good at makeup, right? You've got.
But I said find a hobby. It's almost the same thing.
But hobby, obsession is like you're really into it.
Hobby is also really into it.
Like hobbies and like activities, like
activities that you're really into.
But is makeup an activity? Makeup is not an activity.
Well, it's art, and art is an activity.
Girl, bye.
Smart girl.
Felicia be gone. Take the exit. But yeah, basically, what was I saying? Find an obsession. For example, let's just say I am really obsessed with hair. Be it black hair. I'm so obsessed. So if I'm going through a phase, I try and improve myself in that particular area. So let's say I'm really good with the relaxing my hair, growing hair, giving tips, doing people's hair like crochet braids, blah, blah, blah. I try and advance, and I'm like, I want to learn how to make wigs. So y'all, now I can make wigs. Trust me, heartbreak will make you creative. So yeah. So find a hobby. So whatever you do, you just have to take your list. If you're not good at cooking, just focus on, I want to be a good cook. I want to be a good cook.
Or just text me and be like, girl, I can't cook. I want to learn.
Exactly, guys. Just
honestly,
girl, bye.
I can teach you. I can, do something fun with you, whether online or whatever.
Something fun online.
Yeah. No, I don't mean anything. Go by. I mean, like, let's say if we were to have a FaceTime call or, IG live or whatever, and we're cooking and, teaching each other.
Yeah, but guys, just find an obsession. Work on yourself. Basically, improve yourself. Be a better person. Let's just say you broke up with a person because of some character. Maybe you broke up with a person because of some trait, like some flaw that you have when it comes to your character. You need to improve. Like, learn from the mistake you made and improve.
No, what you're gonna say. Characteristic. Characteristic.
Exactly, guys. Like, if you have a flaw, like let's just say you used to do something bad in the old relationship, try and fix that and improve on yourself. Basically, after a heartbreak, you just have to improve yourself.
Because you learn from that heartbreak, whatever the reason for that, you learn from that.
And once you learn, improve yourself and stand up and be 10 times better than the person you were.
And when they bounce back in your life, you're like, boy, bye.
Tell it, boy.
Bye.
Exactly. So yeah, basically just improve, work on yourself. Don't listen to your friends who say just move on, move on.
Never listen to anyone.
There's so many fish in the sea. I've had that advice before. People be like, there's so many fish in the sea, just move on. Isn't your talk to whatever.
Explore your options.
Explore. Just move on. I think it depends on the person. Some people can just move on like that. And then there's some people who just don't do serial dating. You know what I mean? Like, they don't just jump.
Yeah.
So don't listen to such people like that. Take your time. If you have to cry for a year, girl, cry for a year. If you have to not date for a year to work on yourself, don't date for a year. Don't be pressured by people. Take care of yourself first. Take your time. Don't rush anything, and just know that you're loved, and just get support. Just don't get to the extent where you actually need medical attention.
That's true.
Don't try anything stupid if you're going through a heartbreak, like committing suicide. Please, people care about you. You need to speak to someone. Don't try anything like that. I know sometimes people can consider it. Like, if you want to get, some people when they want to get attention from their exes, they're like, this red poison, I'm gonna drink it. Boom, he will let you drink that red poison.
We know those attention seekers I won't mention names, but there's, that recent incident. It's a very popular incident. You cannot know it if you're Zimbabwean.
Girl, bye. We're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah, I know, but people, you guys know.
This
You know
is
very
unfair,
well.
I
I'm
know
sure
you
you guys know who I'm talking about. Like, don't do that stuff, whether for attention or you want your. Don't.
To fix your ex, like
Yeah.
exposure. Like most people like exposing their ex, like
Yeah,
after a
that stuff
breakup.
is really childish. You know, talk to each other just to talk. You don't need social media to tell your. Because then now you're gonna look stupid for being with that person. You know.
And it's just gonna worsen your heartbreak because people are gonna be like, oh, we feel sorry. The last thing you need is people
I'm so
feeling
that
sorry
you
for
caught him
you.
cheating. I'm so
Trust
sorry
me,
that-
once people feel sorry, they're like, oh, he used you. Oh, you did this for him.
Mhm.
Girl, protect your ex. I know you hate your ex. Half the time after a break.
your ex.
No, just protect his image. I think.
Tell your friends and go running. Like he's a good guy. Go back.
Of course, your close friends know, but don't tell the world. What I mean
Yeah.
is that don't take it to social media. Like I can go on Facebook Live and say all that.
Oh guys,
Don't
I'm
I-
about to commit suicide. I'm so depressed. I'm so sad. He did this. Really?
Don't do that.
If you wanted to kill, you would have done that a long time ago before you even lifted that phone to say I'm about to.
Why should you tell us what you're about to do? I'm joking. But guys,
That's
honestly,
true.
honestly, if you're dealing with a heartbreak, I just want to say take your time. You will heal. It gets better with time. It won't happen tomorrow, but eventually it can take 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. But after you heal, when you look back, you're like, oh my God, was I really hurting over that? Because trust me, when one door
Once you've
closes,
healed, you'll actually be like, he's not even that cute. What was I thinking? You know,
oh, she's not even that cute. But if one door closes, boo boo, another one is gonna
Another
open.
opens, yeah.
A good door, like trust me. Take your time and don't just jump into a next relationship just because you're hurting. Don't try and, you know, most times when people break up, they start turning up. Like they just go out and they turn up, they party, then they just end up doing these one night stand missions or.
And even still, when you go out, like, you're trying to get over something, but that's temporary. Like, you get out of the club at 3 a.m., get home, you're back to crying over that ex again. It doesn't work.
Trust
Unless clubbing is your hobby. Until we say do your hobby, focus on your hobbies. If that's your hobby, then girl, go clubbing.
But
It's up to
it's
you,
just
but, you know.
temporary relief if you're gonna just be clubbing, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like the last thing I would want you guys to do is just go there and do your one night stand. I know people are different how they sort like
Don't
you
do
know,
anything you'll regret.
just don't do anything you regret because some things are like a temporary relief, so you might feel like you're feeling better, but once you're in your blankets, boo boo, you start thinking and you'll cry and cry and it makes you feel horrible. So don't do anything that you'll regret later, and speak to someone. Trust me, speak to someone who understands, someone older. I always say go for older people who are more mature.
We're gonna start a debate on that.
What do you mean?
Age does not mean maturity.
Boo, if I
You
come
can-
to you with
You
a-
always come to me. That actually shows that age doesn't mean maturity.
but do you give me good advice?
Yes, I do. Because look at you now. Smiling. Happy. Proud to have me in your video. Age does not mean maturity, guys. Just saying. You can even go to your little sister. She might know more. Or your little brother. He might know.
Unless your sister is savage. I don't know. If your little sister is savage and heartless, you might not need to go to her. But just speak to someone and make sure you don't spend a lot of time by yourself. It gets better with time. Just do whatever you have to do to feel better. But don't try and fix or get back at that ex by dating their friend, their best friend, or their father or their mother. You know, some people are so savage. Or even their little sister. Or just switching sides. You know, you end up like you're a girl and then you end up falling in love with your sister. You're switching sides to fix him.
I know.
People do that. Like, don't do that. But I can promise you you're gonna be fine. Just make sure you get all the help you need. And if it's getting really serious to the extent of depression or anything, please see your doctor, your GP. Just talk to someone, even your church elder or something. But you know, some African parents don't believe in this whole heartbreak thing. So if you try showing like you're hurting, I don't go to like, sorry, they'll just shout at you. That's what I'm saying. So they're like, ah, stupid. We're gonna check it So I know how it is. I know some African parents are like that. So if your mom or your dad is like that, do not go to your African parents. Trust me.
Don't even let them see you like, crying.
Because they, instead of making it better, some African parents make you feel worse.
Guys, if you know, you know. Oh
if you know your parents, just trust me. If you know your parents, especially the African parents, they don't get this whole heartbreak thing. Just make sure that you speak to someone else. Maybe who's not African. I don't know. I haven't actually met like an African elder who I was like, actually able to open up to and tell them how I feel.
I know.
Without them saying, you're still a child.
Yeah,
Focus. You're still a child. Focus on your schoolwork, It's nothing. What's feeling depressed? Then what's feeling sad?
I'm such Marcus.
You don't know what love is. You're a child. What if you're married? They go like, when you're married and you find out that your husband is cheating, what are you gonna do if you're in this state? Go and clean the dishes. So I haven't actually been able to find someone who's African that I can speak to. But if you're able to speak to other people like from church, like your church elders, your youth leaders and stuff like that, that would be really cool, super cool. They'll support you. So in conclusion, what are we going to say, Samantha?
In conclusion, we've stressed the main points. Finding a hobby or an obsession, going to church, joining new clubs, doing new things, playing basketball.
Go horse riding.
Cry if you have to, yeah.
And cry. Take your time and don't let anyone make you believe that you're being childish.
And also work on yourself, because then that's the most important thing. Unless, I don't know.
Improve yourself. If you used to be like a bad person when you're dating that person in terms of character, improve yourself. Learn from your mistakes. You're human after all. We all make mistakes. But next time you jump into the next relationship, make sure that you don't repeat the same mistake. And yeah, block, delete, and tell him, boy,
bye.
Or girl, bye. Exactly. So yeah, make sure you don't speak to that person too much. That's what I think as well. The more you're in contact with them, like texting.
Just don't. My advice is just don't. What do you have to talk about anymore?
I know, just take a break. Maybe you guys can reconnect after a year or 2 years. I don't know.
That's if I block you off every single thing.
Yeah.
Or if you remember where I live, if I haven't moved. Because if it's that deep, I might just move. But
I know, trust me. Some people are willing to move.
So if you find me, then who knows? You might rekindle that old love.
Boo, ain't nobody got time to rekindle and get another heartbreak.
Maybe people change. One of the reasons why people get these heartbreaks and stuff is because one of the two was maybe immature or whatever, and then when they actually grow up, in quotes, they realize, I shouldn't have done that. You know what I mean? Then they come back to you and they're sorry. And we're Christians, we forgive, we move on, we rekindle that love, we get married, have kids.
Just go living a fairy tale life, guys. So please like this video if you want more videos like this featuring my sister. We're not professional. We haven't experienced a lot. Honestly, we wouldn't be the best people to give relationship advice.
We're just babies.
Yeah, we're just kids, youngsters. So these are the things that we think will help you when it comes to heartbreak, basically. So please like and subscribe, and we'll be shooting some videos together.
Yeah.
So if you've got other video ideas that you'd like us to talk about, we're not professional, guys. We don't know it all. Hey, trust me, my life is something else.
I know.
But yeah, basically, yeah. So please like, and we'll see you next time. So from Samantha and I, we love you and